Still got my eye mask on. I think I'm about ready to give all my keepsakes to my daughter. Things that grandkids might want to keep. Getting rid of everything else. I don't know, man. Let's just call it go into hiding. From what? I don't know. What are you all thinking? You hear all the bullshit crap. Monkey this, convid that, bird this. School shootings over and over. And I tell you what's the worst is when you go more and more into the heart of God and you start getting attacked. It's happening a lot to people. I see it all over the place. Many, many people. I've talked to a lot of people, and there's been a lot of people being attacked, having weird stuff happen to them. I mean, heck, we just had, a big school shooting, and then some kind of other shooting. Was it like a grocery store, I think it was, in New York? It's getting bad. I mean, so bad that there's people that will even tell you they're the light that'll harm you. I know. I've seen it many times, man. Many times out there. It's getting real bad. You have to tune into the heart. You can't just trust people and their words. You got to go into your heart space. Stay there. I'm serious. Stay there. That's where Source is trying to take. My life got really, really weird. I've been having a lot of dizzy palpitations. It's been rough, man. Really rough. I'm telling you, man. It just it makes no sense out there. What's bad is the system doesn't give you a way in which to live. They raise the prices so high on anything. For me to go get my own apartment and afford it is like damn near impossible. I just finally found of some kind of mobile home park up here that's a little bit less than $500, but by the time everything's said and done, if I don't get food stamps, I don't eat. I don't know, it's pretty whacked out there. The prices of everything just went through the roof, from food to gas to whatever. One guy that I listened to said, he said, "You marked my words." He said, "Gas hit $6 a gallon in this country of fracture." Well, quite frankly, this country was started on genocide, taking out part of my ancestors, the native population. I say part of my ancestors because I'm mixed, of course, you can see that. I'm a white guy with native blood in me, so. But either way, I wouldn't be surprised if bad shit didn't happen in this country because of that. You know? What area are you in, Truth? I thought of the same thing, but I have to get a car and then stick what I do have left in storage. If I want to keep it and pass it on, you know? I don't know, man. Almost thought of going back to West Virginia. I know the hills and the mountains there and the parks there. Oh, dude, that's hilarious. I haven't really said anything, but I'm from Ohio. My grandkids are in Ohio. My main goal is to eventually go back to Ohio to be with my grandkids. They're in southern Ohio. I'm originally from Columbus myself, so yeah, central Ohio. Whew, yippee, sounds like fun, bro. Or sis, I'm not sure who I'm talking to. uh, yeah, let's see, South Central Ohio. Yeah. Yep, there for a little while. Also lived in Frankfort over outside of Chillicothe. Also lived up in northern Ohio quite a bit, but Gallipolis, Gallia County, that area, I've lived there for quite some time. Lancaster? Yeah, I know where Lancaster is. Man, I'm telling you, this is rough, man. I'm gonna send this message to my daughter. Um, no, that ain't what I want to do. I want to type a message. Let's see here. Will this thing let me do this? No, probably. Man, I don't know what happened with that thing. That was crazy. Yeah, it's Dana Eugene. That's what I go by. That's my first and middle name. Funny, that's what my mom used to call me. You know that is. A lot of people don't want to be middle. Something happened, family, blah blah, irritated. So yeah, screw my last name. I just go with those two. Makes me think of my mom. Makes me feel good. My mom passed away some years ago. Passed away the same year that I got divorced. So yeah, it was kind of. But anyways, just sitting there contemplating everything, man. You know, there's gonna be giant asteroids. Is the Earth's gonna burn? You know, are we being raptured, or the fourth density harvest, as it's known from another angle? Is that happening to pull us off here? Because I'm gonna tell you what, right now, as people say, okay, well, the world's gonna be better and this and that, and we're creating blah 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 blah. Well, let me tell you real quick. You can see how long it took us to get here. Okay, it's the time that it would take to correct all this. There's no way. It's correcting the heart of man. This has to be done sudden, and it will be. I can't guarantee a lot of stuff is going to happen, but I do know that the heart of the one is opened up to everybody. And if you're Christian speaking, that's God. And when I say the Christed heart, again, if you're Christian speaking, that's the heart of Jesus. I'm telling you, man. I know it's said in the books that these things would happen, but some of the people that are pummeling others and doing things are not ones that you would expect, you know? And this live feed going down, I'm telling you, man, the more I say heart of Jesus, the more I say heart of Christ, the more I say love of the one, the more these weird little things start happening. But the funny thing is, as they start to compress and get weird, God sends some interesting people to, like, just out of nowhere, somebody I don't even know to do something. Like some woman walking by scared of a dog that she's seen out there. Well, for me, that gave me an opportunity to talk to somebody and 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 help her to not be scared and be happy, which then of course, makes me feel awesome inside, because that's working with the love of God. I'm becoming the empty vessel, and through the empty vessel, she's getting her help, and that means that I'm getting filled with the love of God too. But that can make you feel chill when you actually start running into things that are threatening your ability to be able to feed, take care of yourself, have shelter, things like that. Things really get sketchy. So y'all just be careful out there. I don't know. I mean, I've thought of doing this video a few times, just going off in these different directions and these rabbit holes. What exactly is going on? I've heard everything. Draconian lizards running stuff. Half of the politicians being in Guantanamo Bay, and the ones that you see are actually drones. I'm hearing so much shit out there. You know. But the one thing that I do know for fact is it's been wrote down everywhere from that Christian Bible to many other world traditions that God will have a time that this will happen, and it will be at the great cycle. This is the great cycle. For any of those who maybe not real big into this, the spiritual or the religious, this can all be backed up by science. Start looking in the sky, use different lenses and stuff to look past the haze that's being put up there for the stratospheric injection. I'm not talking chemtrails. We're not being chemtrailed by a bunch of fucking aluminum and shit. But they did say some years ago that they wanted to start spraying up high in the sky because of the sun, the UV, everything that's spitting down from the sun. That's why we're all getting burnt stuff right now. But it ain't just the sun. It's possibly three of them. Many have been saying for a long time, dual sun system. But we never see the other one because we're slingshotting around a whole nother solar system. And I'm sorry that you just said something, truth, and I didn't see it. And for some reason on this phone, when I try and go back and read comments, live comments, they don't show up on my phone. I don't know, my computer went down. I don't know, man. But yeah, if you write something else, I'll try to look it up. Oh, by the way, if you want to, I've talked to you a few times on here. Your vibe feels all right to me. Um, if you want, you can send me an email. Talk to you in emails. Yeah, for sure. It's just the crazy thing is the more you ask for protection and push into that, it's so weird, you know. I mean, just so weird. Like I said, I can't even really say, but some just bad, horrible things kept happening, vindictive stuff, and just things that try and harm me over and over and over. And all I'm doing is, like I said, you guys have seen the garden and all the stuff that I'm doing. I just try to not mix around out in public places where people are acting all crazy and different stuff. Just stay outside, not bother nobody. Stay out with my dog and try not to do. I mean, if you don't have conversation with people, you would think that you wouldn't have any problems. But even sometimes not having conversation with people, if they want to lash out at you and blame their whole life on you or problems they're having on you and stuff, it happens. I've seen plenty of times out there, me, friends, random people, where somebody's got psychological issues and just take it out on others, you know. About the only thing you can do is get away from them. The problem is if you don't have any way or where to go, that's what's creating problems. That's where man is definitely messed up, and this system will pay heavily for enslaving man. And whether you believe in other entities outside of here, I do. I don't exactly call them aliens, interdimensionals. For all I know, some of these might be the ones that we call angels. But I'm going to tell you what, right now, they can't even come up with a total way of describing how much slavery there is in this world. It's all over the place. Your car deed, your house deed, your job, you're being stuck in contracts and enslaved to things. And these angelic beings even say that we don't have the time to sit and contemplate God, to go into our creative endeavors, which bring us into our heart space with God. It's all being blocked on purpose. That's what this system is doing to us. So I ask every one of you, brothers and sisters, keep that heart space open. We can sit here and contemplate and wonder what's going to happen. Maybe get an idea, maybe not. But one thing we can do that nobody can take away from us is to bring our heart space back to the one. Trust me, I've been going through all kind of attacks. I've been crying and, oh God, just a lot of shit, over the last so many months. The closer I get to the one, the more weird shit's happened. But also at the same time, I kind of feel like I just might vibrate right the hell out of here. That's another thing of the contemplation. What exactly does that mean? Are we going to be raptured out of here? Do we have to go the old-fashioned way? Is God going to let me get to a point where he thinks I'm ready to go and I've got my heart right, and then cause me to have a massive stroke or something? I don't know. That's what I mean. This channel is more about inspiring and working with y'all to help figure stuff out. I'm not the great teacher that's going to come on here and tell you I have all the answers to everything. I don't. I have a couple basic things answered. There is a God. He has a plan. And right now he's asked all of us to tune into him. But outside of that, I really don't know, guys. Only thing I know is to keep tuned into that and to keep coming to these places we do when we talk to people and bringing our little puzzle pieces in, seeing what we can figure out. It's coming quick. It's coming fast. I've been told everything from literally, through messages given to me, everything from the blink of an eye to like a thief in the night, saying whatever is going to happen, how fast it's going to happen. The Earth's already tilted. Watch the moon. The moon looks like it does, just flip-flops around at night. Cartwheels. Every night you can watch it just slowly flipping around. It's because the Earth itself is literally flipped sideways. We got some weird weather patterns going on up in the polar regions and shit. There's really wild stuff, And they said, it's the time of the great cycle. This is what's happening. This is not global warming. This is going on throughout the whole entire solar system. We got planets heating up and all kind of stuff. And this one, all right, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. This live feed didn't exactly go the way that I was going to try, but just keep your heads up, family. Best you can. Food you can to feed yourself, keep alive. Find happiness in any way you can, even if you have to make it all up yourself. If you got a patch of dirt to run to it, start gardening. Trust me, you'll feel better when you eat the food that comes out of your own garden. Not to mention you'll be saving yourself some money. Yeah, thanks, Scott. Appreciate it, brother. Man, look at this. I need to shave and wash my hair. Well, I would, but it's just... Yeah, I'm not saying anything. Just not one of the things I'm doing at the moment. Anyways, I love each and every one of you. Gotta hold hands, man, like the Who's, I'm telling you. Etherically. Just spend time giving each other great big hugs and stuff. Keep pushing this energy, Problem is some of these people out there think because we're loving and stuff that we're weak. Nothing was created more powerful than God, the one, source creator. And guess what? We're all little fragments of that. The one lives within you. As the empty vessel, as the energy of God, there's nothing more powerful, nothing more beautiful. And you don't have to go into a church or go have a special seance to connect neither. Like I said, you are a little fragment of the living God. So why it's so easy? So why it's so easy to have that relationship? I've said it over and over. Your heart sends more signals to your brain than your brain sends to your heart. That's God talking to you. That's why your heart's never wrong, but your brain is sometimes. I love each and every one of you. Have a beautiful day or evening, whatever it is. And you're a little part of this, I don't know, great big experiment. I'm not sure what it is. Anyways, me and the Mickey dog love you all. I hope I can eat today. I feel horrible. Anyways, peace be with you. Hey, I, God, the angelic realms, We all love you, and thank you for all you do.